In this video, I'm going to show you how I center the Yaesu potentiometer. Now I've got potentiometer. I do have my motor wired correctly now. I've got a little pigtail I made up and my switch. Now what I've done is I've ran 3 sets of wires that go to the potentiometer. One will be pin 1 of the pot. Number 3 is the ground. And the other one is pin 2. So pin 3 is going to go to the ground on the multimeter. And then it's going to jump over here to this one. And I've got each one of the, this says pot 1, pin 1 of the pot. And the other one's going to be pin 2 of the pot. They both go to identical, cheap Harbor Freight voltometers. Now, to make it center, I'm going to flip it one way, and you'll watch one number go up and the other number go down. Okay, you see the one on the right is going down, and the one on the left is going up. See, so we don't want to go that way, we want to go the other way. Get my toggle switch flipped right. Okay, one on the left is going down, the one on the right is going up. This saves you from having to figure out the minimum and the maximum and doing the math. We're going to get up around 250, right up in there somewhere, and that's going to mean that that potentiometer is centered. The rotator is just sitting there spinning, and you can see the potentiometer barely spinning. Okay, back over here. Getting there. Okay, I'm going to go just hit it a couple times. Pretty damn close to being centered. Okay. I'm going to unhook the cable, and the ID mark is right here. So that means that the pointer or the tab is right there. So you want to have 180 away from the tab over there. It's going to be over here. It's going to be in the middle right there. You want that. I'm trying to do this without getting my hands greasy. Well, let me rephrase that. You want this red mark lined up with this mark, because that'll put the tab over here 180 away. So as you can tell, there's my tab. I'm going to try to flip this over without losing any balls. And there's my red mark. Let's get everything all lined up here. Oh, I got to move it away from that other rotator. Okay, here we go. Come on, get on there. Well, that's pretty close. If I pick it up and try to move it over one spot, balls will probably fall all over. Yeah, see, I'm right in the middle of it, so. Okay. So that should be centered. Plug it back in. Now in my previous video, I had the motor wired up wrong. So when I was turning it clockwise, it was actually turning it counterclockwise. So here we go. And you can see Right one's going down, left one's going up. Takes a while. I should hook it up to my other power supply and feed it with more than 12 volts DC. Here comes my mark. That's my factory alignment mark. It's coming around. Now there's 180. Now it's going to go into right about right there somewhere, and then the rotation's going to flip over. There we go. So now I'm down to 27 on one side and 474 on the other. Now where's my piece of paper at? Pen. 474 024 027. Now we're going to go the other way. That's going to take a little while. Now there's the factory mark again. And we're just the opposite. We're going down on the left and up on the right. This just keeps me from having to rely on the controller. I've got my homemade harness here. Goes into my switch. And I am turning it clockwise. The rotor is turning clockwise. And I have my polarity going to my test system here, marked up here on my, see the red? It goes into my little power supply bank. Oh, we're just about even. Oh, we just passed it. See, we're still going down on the one and going up on the other. Now I've got two of these little test things made up for each connector. The 7-pin and the 6-pin. Okay, now we're coming back around again. Now it's going to go over here somewhere. Haven't got quite turned right to where you can see it. But it'll come up against the end of the rotation switch on the other side and stop. There we go. Now the left meter is saying 028. And the right one is 473. So as you can see, doing it my way, I had a maximum of 474 turning it one way, 473 turning it the other way, and I had a minimum of 027 and 028. You can't get it any closer than that. So that is how I center the Yaesu rotator. And that'll work with the G1000s. This is an 800. Anything with a 6-pin plug, and if I have a 7-pin, I'll hook up the 7-pin with the test harness. Matter of fact, it's right here. This is it. No, that's the one to hook up to the motor to test the motor. Oh, where is that? But anyway, it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's the same apparatus. It's just got the 7-pin plug on it. And it's got the same thing. Ohm meter, calibration. Pin 2's the wiper, and it goes to the common, and then the 2 go into the meter the same way. Okay, there you go. Bada boom, bada beam. We're making progress. Later.